Hello, my fine friends. Welcome to frame 115, Me1 versus Me2 Snooker. A continuing contest. Why am I so white? I didn't reset the thing, did I, Chris? I look like a ghost. I meant to go in and change stuff. Doesn't... I look like Ali Sloper. Anyway, welcome to... Doesn't matter because most of you will be, of course, listening to the podcast. That's the only way to... Oh. Maybe Chris Evans is working on it. I don't think he is. Maybe it's adjusting itself. Let's stop talking about that. Welcome to Me1 vs Me2 Snooker. It's frame 115, continuing contest in which Me1 versus tries to find out if he's better than Me2 at snooker and vice versa. Very exciting frames since we started filming it. I mean, I prefer it myself, and I know Me2 does, in audio only. You can still get this in audio. You may be listening in audio right now. It's been thrilling to watch, and especially the last 2 weeks, especially all the other weeks before that as well. I think only one of the weeks hasn't been that good. Thank you very much to Dado's Doto's just subscribed with Prime for 7 months on a 3-month streak. Now, listen, this month, all of your subscriptions to either badges at gofasterstrike.com/badges or Twitch, which you can subscribe here, are going to Movember, which I'm doing. Because you can see my moustache is coming along beautifully. So if you have a free subscription with Amazon Prime, I would advise you to give it to me this month. It will all go to the £3.50 that I get will go to Movember. If you want to give money, I would say why not go to rahalastapa.co.uk/Movember with a little M. And then that will direct you to the Movember site where you can donate directly if you want to pay for this month's entertainment, not just the snooker, but everything else. So I look so white. I mean, I know Donald Trump's about to win president, and it's best to get on side. Oh, here he comes. I forgot to do it, Chris. He's on his way. Don't worry. He's come to the rescue. It's good to look as white as possible until Donald Trump is defeated, and then we can show our true colours. So yes, go to rahalastapa.co.uk/Movember and you can just make a donation. But if you want to just give your free money from Ian Amazon and make Ian Amazon pay for something this year, then please subscribe this month, and all of this month's subscription money and all of this month's badge money, gofasterstrike.com/badges, will go to Movember. I'm doing a lot of things for charity this month. Unfortunately, some of it's been slightly fucked up by the coronavirus. I was going to give all my live gig money to charity. I think some of them are still happening online, so that should be okay. One thing you can do, I have the very first, this isn't it because I'm too scared to pick it up now. I have the very first and only signed, gosh, you know, I've done one for my mum, but that doesn't count. Mum and dad, that doesn't count. Signed copy of The Problem with Men, which was out on Thursday. I think you might be able to pick it up in bookshops now because I think they're trying to flog it before they close. You can get it from gofasterstrike.com. If you get it from gofasterstrike.com, you can get a little template that you can bookplate you can stick in with, which I'll have signed with a cock drawn in it, and also this exclusive. It's November the 19th badge. But if you go to eBay, and I've seen Steve Brad's kindly putting the link in the chat room, you can bid on the very first signed copy, which I will dedicate to you or anyone of your choice, anything of your choice. It's currently at £205, which I'm a bit surprised by. And all the money's coming to me. No, all the money's going to Refuge, who are also getting all the money from the Rahalastapa 300 download, which is still available if you want to get it. It's out on Wednesday for free, but not the extra 30 minutes. And if you join in now, you will be entered into a draw to win a Rahalastapa Rubik's Cube and other stuff. That's rahalastapa.co.uk/300 in numerals. And yeah, Movember, rahalastapa.co.uk/Movember. If you enjoy this month's entertainment and would like to give something back, either do it with Ian Amazon's money at no cost to yourself, or do it there, or the badger money as well, which we will pay across to Movember at the end of the month. We're pretty nice guys. Me and Chris Evans, not that one. I look a bit better now. I look a bit more like the colour I actually am. So we were in the Theophilus Adelaide Akinyele arena, but his family got in touch to say they didn't want to be associated with this programme. So we are now in the Bartolomeo Sorge arena. That doesn't... I can't read my own writing. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, it's Bartolomeo Sorge, the Italian priest and theologian, who I'm a big fan of his work anyway, as I'm sure you were. He was 91 years old. Italian, of course. He's dead now, and I just wanted to know if he's in heaven, if he could just give me a sign as to whether snooker is played in heaven. That would be great. Self-playing snooker only. And more, I knew there's something I had to say. It's more advertising, but the Kickstarter was successful. The albums and stickers are on their way to being made. I think the albums have been delivered. I showed you one last week. The stickers have all been sorted out. And 3 different people sponsored an episode very kindly at great expense to themselves. Remember, all that money from that is going to help. God, why am I doing so much for other people? What am I? Am I Jesus? Am I Marcus Rashford? What am I? That's going to live venues. We've given some of it out. We're going to start with Alex Watson. You got a video message from Me10, incidentally. I and the other me's recorded the video messages today. I thought there was only one for Me1, but there turned out to be 2 or 3 for Me1, 2 or 3 for Me2. Geordie Me got one, but then he turns into Sam Beckett, 31 I think he is. Me13 got a couple, surprisingly. Fist of Fun Me got one, which is very good work for someone who's only appeared once and is not a canon. Ventriloquist Dummy Me appeared once. A couple of Welsh Me's, Northern Irish Me, that one was fun. And Me11, surprisingly only one message from Me11. All the rest, Me1, Me2 or Me10. So those are the favourites. Alex Watson, he is publicising not his own company. He wants me to mention Choose Love merchandise, which will help refugees. So today's podcast is sponsored by Choose Love, which I think is a good thing, even if you don't want to. Just that idea of choosing love is a nice idea. But please check out the website. I'm sure if you just Google Choose Love, you will find that. And if you want to help refugees. What's come over me? I used to be a selfish, horrible prick. It was much better in those days. What's been writing on Splitting Image again been like? This isn't question time, Tom the Brit 96. I hope you're going to give some money to Movember if I answer that question. It's not been dissimilar to the first time in that I haven't really done very much. It didn't go in. They didn't seem to like most of my ideas, and I don't think anything I wrote is going to be on. So coming up on this channel this week, tomorrow I'm talking to Nell Scavell. Not tomorrow, Tuesday I'm not doing anything. Tuesday I'm doing a comedy gig. I'll tweet about it, which is live I think it's at the Cambridge Junction, but obviously everyone's coming in remotely, and so the audience, you can get tickets to that. It's for bicycles, I think. Should have looked that up. I just do so much charity. Wednesday, I'm talking to Nell Scavell on Rahullas. But next week, Arthur Matthews from The Right Father Ted and Toast of London and many, many other things is going to be joining me, because sadly the Ali Pali gig is of course postponed. And Robin Asquith was going to be my guest, but he's going to come back later. Thursday, Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun. There'll be some stone clearing, I'm sure. So if those things, 4 things a week, are worth, I don't know, 20p each to you, why don't I say 25 then? It's £1 a week, £4. £4 or £5 maybe give to Movember, or subscribe on Amazon Prime. rahullas.co.uk/Movember, or go and bid on that book. The first, I suppose it makes sense. Early editions of Harry Potter go for £10,000. If you have it's signed as the very first copy that I've signed. It is the very first copy that I signed. I've been doing lots of book plates, but I haven't. That's the only copy that I'd signed at that point, and I've just said rich to my mum and dad. I think that one counts. £205. Thank you very much to Armitamir, who is currently the highest bidder. I'm absolutely blown away by that. I thought it might go for about £30. That money's going to Refuge. Lots of money's going to Refuge. Lots of money's going to Scope. Thank you to Richard, who bought the jumper. That's in the post, you mate. So we've had a monthly Badger winner. That's come up as well. There's no time for the snooker. There's too much other stuff to talk about, isn't there? It's too much going on. This is the moustache so far. I haven't shaved the lower portion of my face today, so it all looks the same. Though I accidentally shaved off quite a lot of my sideburn. I'm having a haircut tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I must remember to tell my wife that. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's all going all right, isn't it? So the book's coming out, Taskmaster episode 4. We're nearly halfway through the series. I think you'll get a real idea of who the front runners are after the next couple of episodes. It's actually pretty tight all the way through between everyone. Yeah, but, there's nothing else to talk about, is there? We've got the new Bartolomeo Sorgi. He's in. Choose Love. That's what we are. Who's sponsoring us? £250 it costs. If you want to sponsor a future episode, I'll stick at £250 for the moment until the offers keep flooding in. But look at all the... What do we got? 184 people? Is that how many are in? I mean, that is... And there are 184 very gullible people as well who will, if you are in business, who will just do anything I say. And they'll give money to any cause. Whether it's for me, for charity, they don't care. As long as I say give money, they'll give money. So people Choose Love will have just sold, 184 jumpers or something. And yes, are we going to be coming back is the question with a tournament over lockdown 2. My feeling is perhaps we will rest Me1 versus Me2. And perhaps, I don't think I can go to a 64-player tournament. What I was considering doing, genuinely, and then someone told me how many games it would be, was doing a league with all 34 so far players, including the Fist of Fun Me, and I can't remember what the other one even was. Was it the 19-year-old? I can't. They were the same thing. I'll have to look up and see. Anyone remember what who was Me33 and who was Me34 and which was which? I can't remember. And I don't think it exists anywhere. Fuck, it could be lost for all time. But it's something like 520 games if they play each other once. So I don't think we'll be doing that. Me33 was the Fist of Fun Me. Andy McCage says, who was Me34? Who was he playing? I'll write it down. Me33, Fist of Fun Me, Me34. It was something good, wasn't it? Was it Motorcycling Me? Was it Charlie Borman Me? The Me who likes motorcycles. That's good. Crypt Keeper Me, was it? I mean, I reckon we could get up to 64, but, just how long would that take? 32 games, 16 games, 48, 8 games, 56, 4 games, 60, 2 games, 62, 63 games. I mean, lockdown might only be a month long. As if. Ali Fan did give £100 to Scope, and I'm sending you when a weird blue parcel turns up that looks like it's been wrapped by a 3-year-old. That's for you, Ali Fan 2020. You forgot to put your name on it. I think it all came through on the email. I trusted you. It's fine to have a 64-player tournament because 64 players are never in the same room at the same time. It's always just 2 players in the room at the same time, and they're always 2 meters apart. Charlie Borman and me, thank you for everyone catching up on that. The jumper sold for £520, which is all going to Scope. I thought that was more than I paid for it, then I realised it was £20 less than I paid for it. Which, is second-hand, that's fine. But Richard, who bought it, and his partner kindly put in... enough to take it up to 666, I think. So they paid 666. They made a donation of their own to Scope, which was unnecessary and incredibly nice of them. I said I'd send them a couple of things anyway, and I think they then felt they had to pay for those. It could have just escalated, because then I could have sent more stuff, and they could have put more money in. But they were prepared to pay more, and then called the rest of you cheapskates. They had a higher bid in, so he felt it was fair to add more money. So that's £666 that goes to Scope. £2,000 went to Refuge. He's lucky he did it as well, because I didn't realise. I thought the money went directly to the charities, and then I realised it was because he paid. I saw it was paid directly to me. I realised it was all in my account, so I then paid it to Refuge and Scope. But it had been sitting there for a little while, accruing interest. Not quite. Cost a lot as well to send it to Ireland, and I paid for it myself. You motherfucker, Ali Fan 2020. Cost a fuck of a lot, not as much as the jumper cost. I sent that special delivery because I was scared. But yeah, I'm trying to do lots of stuff this month for November. So I'm sorry that I will bang on a little bit. There will be some cheap things to do, like you could just become a monthly badger for 1 month and give me £3, and that £3 will go to a refuge. Is it November? Sorry. And you could do it through Amazon Prime. If you're with Amazon Prime, link your accounts, subscribe to this channel this month. Your £5, £1.50 will go back to Ian Amazon, £3.50 will go to Movember. You can just make a donation to Movember if you're enjoying this channel, or any of the other podcasts or any of the other stuff. I've done okay this year. I'm happy to give up at least November, and it's not as impressive because I'm not doing any actual work apart from this, which counts, doesn't it? Gene Helpman wants to club together and buy Richard a light shade. I can buy my own light shade, but I like the bare bulb look. We're up in an attic. There's no need to get all fancy, is there? Nightbot, thank you, Nightbot, letting us know that Taskmaster is on Channel 4 at 9 p.m. I will be doing another watch-along. The good news about everything being cancelled is that I probably can do watch-alongs every week. I was meant to be doing the Guilty Feminist podcast this Thursday, but I think I'm doing it on Friday remotely instead. I was meant to be doing the Ali Pally next week. Meant to be doing International Men's Day with the Chortle Book Festival. I don't know what's happening with that. We shall see. That's true, Alifan. Postage will cost more post-Brexit to Ireland, so I have saved a lot of money by sending it earlier. Even Jimmy Savile didn't rattle on this much. Let the snooker do the talking, says Sit Down Jim. And Sit Down Jim is one of the more generous of you people, so I will do what he says. We're here in the Bartolomeo Sorge arena. Very sad to see that Italian theologist go. We are sponsored by Choose Love merchandise. £250 it costs to sponsor this podcast at the moment. People are going to look back in the future and go, that's ridiculous. Ridiculously cheap. That £250 is going to help other comedy clubs. Look, let's move on. Let's talk about last week, first of all, before we interview. There's a new Brian Wasp here I found on the floor. I saw a living one as well. See if he features on Thursday. I haven't gone mad yet, but maybe another lockdown will do it for me. Frame 114, very exciting. Won by Me1. Turn away now if you don't want to hear the results. 65-21 after being 21-6 down. It was another incredible comeback. We could easily be looking at 51-56, but we are looking at 53-54. Me7 played Me19 as well. We're not going to bring them back into it, but Me19, the successful Me, was a success and beat Me7. One of their most successful self-playing snooker players actually there has been. I think he's got to the semi-final of every tournament. Let's talk first of all to Me2 about his meltdown. What went wrong? I think he's also reluctantly supporting Movember. Yeah, Richard, hello. I'm ironically supporting Movember by wearing a backwards Movember t-shirt. Were you sitting there all along? I didn't see you sit down. Yeah, I got in early so that you wouldn't do that thing where you'd see me sitting down. I've been here. I've been waiting here while you've been prattling on about fucking charity. And we all know you're just doing it. It's virtue signalling, mate. Well, it's not. I'm genuinely just nice. It's only virtue signalling if you don't do anything. I'm doing stuff. You're not doing a fucking thing. You might be giving away your jumpers and expecting other people to pay for them. Ooh, loopy-doo. Loopy-doo. Yes, loopy-doo. That is what I said. Look, you've been very reluctant about the whole film thing. The people who did ask for your video messages, I noticed you were very surly and unpleasant. I didn't want to do it. I'm contractually bound to do it. Apparently, I didn't realise the contract I signed at the beginning means I have to be filmed. I have to do all this fucking shit. If you're doing Movember, I have to fucking grow a moustache. And the only moustache I wanted to grow was a Hitler moustache. I did it, pretended I was doing it for Charlie Chaplin, walked around like a cock of the north, and that's the only moustache I wanted to grow. Now I've got to grow another one because of you. Well, that might be your motives. That certainly wasn't mine. I'm a nice person. You're not. You're a horrible prick. I have been a horrible prick. I've done bad things. That's because of you. I've done things that I'm ashamed of, but it's you that's the motivating factor. But I'm just trying to shine a light on my own foibles and other people's. Shut up, mate. You're being boring. You're being very boring. Yeah, look, I'm not happy with the way the last two frames have gone. I've got ahead. I've played beautiful snooker, scored for 26 break with 10 balls or something. It was incredible. And then Me1's come back with a 22 break at the end and finished me off. And it's not fair. I think the whole sport of snooker is unfair. I don't think the last balls should count more than the first balls. That's just stupid. But anyway, I'll play the rules that you've made up, that you're putting on a tea towel for everyone. I'm going to come back and win. I'm disgusted with myself. I feel sick. I went after the programme, the sporting event, and I threw up in a toilet. And then I injected some bleach into my face. Why did you do that? I don't know. I didn't do that. Don't do that. It can cure COVID, though. It can cure COVID, but if you get COVID, that's nature telling you you're too weak to live. So, I don't think it is. I think you can. It's survivable for most people. That's what you think. Carl in Space asking, what am I watching? Good question, Carl in Space. It's me too. I'd have thought that was obvious from my face. Well, me too. You are my favourite player. You've been quite rude to me today. I hope you win. I have no control over who wins this, of course. It'll be exciting to get it back to 54 all, but I'd rather you were 45 frames ahead of Me1. I don't like him. Don't tell him I said that. I wouldn't tell him, Rich. I don't like him either. I like his wife. Yeah, we know all about that. We don't need to bring that back up. I like her, and I'm not just saying her personality. I know what you're saying. I'm not even saying her personality. I know what you're saying. Me2's just leaving. Horrible person, but not as horrible, I don't think, as Me1. Both of these are 50% of my personality, so it doesn't say much for me that I am a combination of the two of them. I think Me1 is just sitting down now. Hi, Rich. Yeah, delighted to be supporting Movember. It's good to see a charity for once for men and for men's issues. It wouldn't be allowed in the modern world. I mean, it would be. It's happening. It's allowed. Yeah, but the PC Brigade aren't happy about it, are they? I think they are. I think they don't. I think the PC Brigade are, generally speaking, pro sorting out mental illness problems and anti-suicide and testicular cancer, which is what Movember is raising funds towards and awareness of. Well, yeah, but you wouldn't... If it was International Women's Month, it'd get a lot more... No, it wouldn't, because there isn't an International Women's Month. There's just a day, and all that happens is people complain about it. You should read my book, Me1. I think The Problem with Men. I think you'll get a lot out of it. But, or why don't you just be like some of the people on Twitter and just decide what you think it says already and get angry about it without reading it? That's what I enjoy most about Twitter. I like what they got mad about a book they imagined in their head. I suppose he's saying there's no problem with him. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm saying there is a problem with me. That's what my whole life has been saying. All right, you're meant to be just the... Don't you become a me. I'm the me here. Look, let's talk about snooker. People have... I'm very pleased with the way I've played. I've lured Me2 into the same trap 2 weeks running, and I intend to spring that trap again. I'm not getting ahead. There's no point, is there? Just score the points at the end. It's the herring manoeuvre. It is the herring manoeuvre. It's exactly the herring manoeuvre. So looking forward to this. Hoping to bring things level today. Next week, unless you're doing a tournament, hoping to pull ahead and hoping to win all the rest of the frames we play. It's unlikely though, isn't it? Unlikely, but very possible, because I think I think I've psychologically got him now. I think I'm ready to go. Shall we just get on with the game? Okay. We're going to hand over to Commentator 1, Commentator 2. We haven't heard much from Commentator... Oh, we haven't heard much from Commentator 2 in the... There's the... I think the camera's slightly shifted, isn't it? More than slightly. Has the camera completely shifted? It's sort of in the right place, just... It's a bit... My marking to where the camera goes a long way off there, though. I'm not going to leave it all the way. All right, we'll leave it. We'll have a look at that. I wonder if I can do anything now. That's not right. I mean, that's nowhere near where it was on the floor, but that's a bit better, isn't it? So, how the commentator 2? Bartolomeo Sorgei Arena. Thank you, Gary the coach, for his fine work. 53-54. Thank you, Richard. Good to be back. Not quite as light out here for the players. We're here for Me1, I think, is breaking this week. I just need to double check that. He's just kicking a box out the way. He's just going over to turn the lights on himself. It is Me1 to break. So let's just get on with the snooker. Let the snooker... Oh! He hasn't Slightly, Me1 slightly, and Me2 have slightly strained some, but hopefully it's a strain, not a heart attack. But I don't think a heart attack just hurts when you play snooker. And Me2, he's straight in there. He hasn't learned his lesson. He's going to try and score as many points as possible early on. He's going for the black. Oh, a little bit too hard. A little bit too bold, but it's still one ahead by any calculation. Calculating, Me1, 0, Me2, 1. And Me1. Oh, that was a great pot. Did he pot 2 balls there? I think he did. 2 reds went down. Yes, 2 reds in the lead. Absolutely incredible stuff. He's going for the blue. Oh, and a little knock from the red there to just get it in. And Me1, is he falling for the same trap he set? He's got a break of 7 from 2 balls. Can he make it 8? Oh, it jingled and jangled. Oh, and in off for Me1. So a break of 7 to Me1. 4 points to Me2. No human being could do that calculation. Let's see what robot voice says. Calculating. Me1, 7. Me2, 5. So Me2 still in this. Oh, he misses. And Me1 looking more confident, it has to be said. Oh, but what a miss. And is he gone in off again? No, the ball hangs on the edge of the precipice like the United Kingdom, waiting for the Brexit COVID double whammy in January. Me2. That was a shot because he couldn't even get down to look at that because of the thing behind him. Oh, and that was a bit off the mark there, but 1 point to Me2. It's getting exciting now. Calculating, Me1, 7. Calculating, Me2, 6. Oh, but forget that's how calculating, because Me1, the potting is just sublime, isn't it? And Me1, another big break. He's already had a break of 7. He's got a break of at least 8. Can he make it 9? It would have to be something pretty spectacular here from Me1. And it's, unless. Oh, and Smithers has just come in to the shot. I don't know if you can see him back there. Me1 gets a break of 8. Leaps up to 15 points. Me2. Now he's on here. This could be a big break. If he can get on the black after this. He's done the red. He's done the hard part. He's got the red in. Now, sorry, it wasn't that hard. Now he has to get the black, and can he get on another red afterwards? Oh, but he messed up both of those things. Oh, did he? Look, what a snooker. Well, Me1, Me2 gets 1. Calculating, Me1, 15. Me2, calculating, 7. And, Me1, slightly tricky shot here. Ooh. Was difficult because of the way the beam was in the way. Me2. Ooh. Nearly. Oh, and he's going for that snooker again. Has he got it this time? He has. Me1's in trouble. But he's out of trouble beautifully. And Me2. That wasn't good from Me2. Me1. Stepping over the green screen. Oh, nearly pots the blue, nearly puts the black. Smithers going downstairs. Me2. Smithers scratching the stairs. Me2's got a point. Much needed. You alright, Smithers? Me2. This is what we came to see. We came to see some fantastic snooker. Unfortunately, he set up on the red, but I think the brown's gone in the way. Can he get one of these 2 reds instead? Ooh, nearly 5 points to Me2. And it's 15 plays 12. I'm just going to tell you. Robot voice can't calculate that. Oh, Me1. What a shot again. This is just crazy play. And is Me1 going to get another high break? Yes, he is. No one's seen the like. This is three breaks of 7 or more. 7, 7 and 8. Can he make it 8? He can. Well, Me1 is the player in form. He should have gone up for that blue maybe. And I think he's going to do something very unusual. That was very unusual, but genius from Me1. He's got 8. Calculating, 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 Me1, calculating, calculating, 23, Me2, 12. And this is wicked from Me1. Me2 really has to work out what can possibly work here. He's got to hit it against this bottom cushion. Commentator 2, what would you do? I'd try and hit the red. I'd try and knock the cue ball around about 4 cushions. Boom, boom, but it's got to come up here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. Do you reckon you could do it? Nah. Do you reckon he'll do it? Nah, not a fucking chance. So here he is, Me2. He thinks he's got a chance. It wasn't bad. I don't think the worst. It would have to be a mean referee to call that as a miss. And he hasn't done. 27 plays 12. Me1, congratulations to him. That was fantastic tactical play you don't usually see in this game. Oh, and he's going for another snooker Me1. I don't think he's got it this time, but it's dangerous up here. Me2. Oh, and it just kissed. That was beautiful. Just to say kissed. And Me1. Just to say kissed. It's dangerous. Me2. He sent it down the table. Oh, unlucky. Me1. He eats up mistakes like that. And it looks to me like Me1 has got this boy on the run. But has he just snookered himself? I think he has. Me1 has got to break a 6. Another high break. But he's snookered behind 3 balls. Oh, missed. And hit the blue. So he gets 6. But gives away 5. It's a free ball. Says the referee. And Me1, Me2 could try and pot this, or he could play tactically, and he is playing tactically. That's nice. Me1, I think he can hit this yellow, but only just. Oh, he nearly potted it. Fucking hell. So Me2, that did not work out as he hoped. Me2. Misses. It's a setup. Me1's the clearance king. Can he do it again? He's a long way ahead. Ooh. No, Me1 gets 2 points. He's on 35. Me2 on 17. 25 on the table. It's not over yet for Me2. Can he give Me1 a taste of his own medicine? Not like that, he can't. Me1. Me1 is just looking unbeatable. Don't you think, commentator 2? It's the same person. The same person. Well, maybe he heard you there. That seemed to put him off. He's now 21 points ahead. There's 22 points on the table. This would be a sensational twist if Me2 could finish these 4 off. There's one of them. The cat's back. There's another of them. Oh, this is just unbelievable drama. He's just snookered himself. Surely he can't pop the pink from the snooker. He's missed it. Oh dear, that's dangerous. So, 9 points to Me2. It was looking good, but then 6 points to Me1. There's now 18 points between these two. Calculating. Me1 44, Me2 26. 18 points, 13 on the table. Me2 needs a snooker. Oh, he nearly potted that black. What a shame for Me2. It looked like fairy trails were going to come true. Me2. Oh, he nearly pots that by mistake, by accident. And oh, it's all over surely. Oh, but Me1 nonchalantly too cool. Oh. Well, there's drama still in this one, I think. How did Me1 miss that? Me2, he's going to pot it again. Oh, Me2, he was trying to get a snooker, I'm sure of it. Oh! Oh, he potted the black, but it doesn't matter. Me2 gets 6 for potting the pink by accident. Gives away 7 for jumping. Well, everything happened in that, didn't it? You'll need to know the score. Calculating. Me1, 51. Me2, I wonder who's won. Me2 32 is another victory for Me1. He's reigning supreme. 51, played 32. Is there no stopping Me1? Or can he be stopped? It's 54 all. Me2 in the last few weeks has gone 3 frames ahead twice, had that lead pegged back. And my goodness, what excitement there at the old Bartolomeo Sorge Arena. There's something for everyone, isn't it? And I bet a lot of you thought Me2's coming back into this. Back to you, Richard, in the studio. Well, my stars. What excitement. I'm disappointed. I love Me2. I think Me2 is easily the best one of those two. I can't believe this run of bad luck he's having. But let's go over to the players and talk to them. Let's first of all talk to Me2. They're a familiar sight. Defeated. How are you feeling, Me2? Richard, I am not feeling good. And not just for myself. For my many fans. I know a lot of people backed me on the Snooker Kickstarter. They liked me. They wanted me. And I just feel, I should be. I don't think I was ever in this one. Me1 played phenomenally well. I'll give him that. But I should be 4 or 5 frames clear here and in an unassailable position. You can see someone winning 2 or 3 frames in a lifetime, catching up, but I can't see someone winning 4 or 5. So he's got inside my head. I've got inside his wife, though. So, who's the real winner? Can we keep that kind of language? This is a warning, and the Self-Playing Snooker Federation, of which I am member 0000000000001, will impose a fine on you if you carry on that kind of trash talking. It's not appropriate in this medium. This is an honourable sport. Well, I'm disappointed, Richard. I'm going to go away. I'm going to practice all week, and I'm going to come back. And I just think getting that 26 break and then still losing, I think it's just dented my confidence. Yeah, well, Smithers agrees. That's not a crying Victorian child in the background. That is an actual cat trying to get in on the action. In the old days, he used to jump up on the old snooker board, didn't he, sometimes? Do you remember that? People who've been watching and listening for a while. Me1's just sitting down. Let's see how he's feeling. Oh, sorry, the camera's jumped around. I'm feeling amazing, Richard. Thanks. I heard you saying how he's feeling. I'm feeling great. I won another frame of snooker. That's 3 in a row. I hope to make another 3 in a row and then another 3 in a row, which will be 6 in a row. Then I'll be 6 frames ahead and it'll be 54. It's been a journey, isn't it? These 115 frames. I haven't been involved in all of them. One of them was declared void. That's the word I'm looking for. One of them was a tie. Some of them I played different players. One of them, Me2, played Me3, didn't he? It all adds up, Rich. But 54 all. Who'd have thought it? After this long length of time, we'd be even. Defies all the odds, doesn't it? Defies all the mathematics. The mathematicians are throwing away their slide rules, their calculus boxes. They're throwing those away. And they're trying to work out how 2 players can just keep on coming back week after week and end up so equal, yet one of them so much better than the other. It's incredible, really. Well, thank you. Hopefully some mathematicians watching will attempt to explain it, but I don't think science can explain what's happened today. So, look, we will be back with something next Monday and possibly Tuesday as well. Tomorrow and Tuesday I am doing a charity gig. Check my Twitter feed for details. You can come along and watch that. It's a great Frankie Ball's doing it as well, and there's a great lineup, all for charity, as everything is this month for me. And do check out Movember, rahelistapa.co.uk/Movember. Do check out my eBay, rahelistapa.co.uk/eBay. You can bid on the only signed copy available. This actually signed on the copy itself, and the first one ever signed. All the money for these things is going to charity this month. And yeah, look, I hope you're enjoying the people who are watching these for the first time. I hope the audio files are not too upset by the way things have gone. But we'll be back on Wednesday with RHLSTP with Nell Scavell. There's a great RHLSTP coming up on Wednesday if you're a podcat, which is me being interviewed by John Robbins. It's number 300. You can buy that right now, see the whole thing, plus 30 minutes you wouldn't get anywhere else at rhlstp.co.uk/300, and maybe win a RHLSTP Rubik's Cube worth over £100 on eBay. Shut up, Smithers. I'm trying to do this proper job, and you come in interrupting me. Can we see you on the camera? Let's have a look. No, you're up on the chair. They can't see. Can't see you, Smithers. Do you want to come and be seen by the people? Come here. Do you want to come and say hello? Come here. It's all right. Don't be scared. Come on. Oh, come on. Come here. Don't. What are you doing? You're just in the chair. I just want to show you to the people. Look, there you are. We can do a little chat. Hello, Smithers. How are you? You're going to go mad and attack me? Ah, look, there you go. You're beautiful. Everyone's going to love you. Look. Have you ever seen a grumpier cat than that? He may appear in Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun on Thursday at 7:30. Unlikely. If he's here, he might do it. You happy, darling? Oh, you're so soft and beautiful. Why do you look so mean and angry? Why don't you love me? All right, guys. See you around. No one in my family likes me. It's fine. I'm used to it. Oh, no. Are we being attacked? I'm not going to do another thing. Hello, if there's... Oh, no, it's not. If there's just some people putting some... Oh, I'm so old. All right, kids, take care. See you around. See you next time. Goodbye on Me1 versus Me2 Snooker.